And with the house now up, the focus turned to putting in many of the new amenities the Bailings would have to go with their new home. The landscaping was completed around the home on Shields Road, all using donated time and materials. Still, organizers were rushing to find people willing to help install the brand new hardwood floors for the house. They were also still looking for topsoil as well as monetary donations to cover other expenses. So we're now over a month into this project and the house is nearly finished. All that's needed now is furniture for every room. Once again, a local business stepped forward. Gina Marinelli was back at the Bailing house when the delivery was made, and she takes us inside for a look around.
By little, this big project is finally coming to a conclusion.
We're okay.
Today, workers and organizers were moving new furniture into the house, all thanks to Ashley Furniture Home Store and Goldstein's. Special attention is being focused on the bedrooms of Rebecca's 3 children.
We hope that they'll be totally excited when they see them, that it's a little bit of them in each room, and so we're just really excited about it.
This whole project was about the kids from the beginning and their needs, so they were interviewed for the project.
More than 100 local companies have come together to make this project a reality, all of them donating time, money, and building materials, as well as furniture. A strong testament to the giving, compassionate nature of the people who live and work in the Mahoning Valley.
Look at the time of year. This is unbelievable. With this time of year, the holidays, it's all about giving. And it just makes all of our hearts just feel great.
Coey says it's part of their business philosophy.
Our people, our entire staff is involved in projects like this individually, whether it's in their church or their communities, and we're across several communities. And as a corporation, it's important for us to be involved too.
Rebecca hasn't seen the house yet. The big reveal is set for this Saturday. In Canfield, Gina Marinelli, 33 News.
Finally, roughly 6 weeks after Rebecca drove that backhoe into her old house to help demolish it, it's December 1st, the day the Bailings had been waiting a lifetime for, to have a house that isn't falling apart and that is rodent-free. Their dream home is now ready. Gina Marinelli was there as the keys were handed over, and Rebecca and her children got to see everything for the very first time.
Rebecca Bailing and her children arrived in style inside a limo for their first look at their new home. Wearing blindfolds, they exit the limo for the big reveal, and they can't believe their eyes.
Here's your new home.
Wow.
After a quick blessing by Father Terry Hazel,
may God bless this home, and may He bless those who live in it.
Rebecca walks through the front door completely overwhelmed. For the first time, the children have their own rooms decorated just for them. John, 13, a future guitarist. 7-year-old Carter, a huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan and the quarterback for the Pee Wee Canfield Cardinals. And all pink for 10-year-old Haley. And in the garage, another surprise for the kids, new bikes. And for Mom, her very own haven.
This is beautiful.
While close to 400 volunteers built the house and furnished it in just 30 days, the project was organized by a group of 6 area businessmen.
Every time we thought we had a problem, next thing you know, somebody showed up to help us fix it.
Everybody says, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And when we came in and we seen the tears on the kids' face and we seen Rebecca crying, that's our payback. We got paid back, And I never seen anything like all the people that were involved throughout the whole process. People coming up just hugging each other and, people saying, thank you for letting us be here. And it was just the most amazing thing I ever saw. And
for builder Sam Pitzulo, it was a challenge that was welcome.
We really had a great time doing this. And I think we probably all received the best pay we could when you saw the look on those kids' faces.
And for Rebecca, a single mom working 3 jobs and going to YSU, her gratitude and amazement is written all over her face.
I am so amazed at what I see here. I don't feel like it's mine yet. This is truly a dream. And I know what it feels like to get a dream now, so it's really great.
The miracles of the Christmas season are all around us, if you believe.
And that night, dozens turned out for Canfield's annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony, where Rebecca and her kids were recognized and given the job of lighting the village green and kicking off the holiday season. The community event also had something for all ages, from a so-called petting zoo complete with a camel to a visit with Santa Claus himself, and even a carriage ride through Canfield. The green will be decorated throughout the Christmas and New Year's holidays. And when we come back, we will hear from the members of the Core 6, the men behind this massive undertaking, and why this mission meant so much to them and their families, all in their own words. Welcome back. I'm Angie Shaker. Our special report on the Extreme Makeover Mahoning Valley project on the Baling House in Canfield continues now. A month and a half and more than 400 volunteers later, a struggling mother from Canfield and her 3 children have a brand new home, something those behind the scenes proudly call the best Christmas present they could ever have received. As the house was being completed, we spoke with the men who put this project together. Half a dozen local businessmen calling themselves the Core 6. We named them our Champion of Change Thanksgiving week, and here now we let them speak about the project in their own words.
My wife came over here, there was a party, she seen holes in the roof, and she come home and said, Donald, could we put a new roof on their house? And I said, let me make a couple calls. I called a couple friends of mine, we come over, looked at it, and we found out there was a lot of other problems. There was a lot of black mold in the house, and there's a lot of electrical showing, the septic system wasn't working, and Sam Pitzulo basically says, we need to tear this house down. So we got on the phone, we asked a bunch of people if they would get involved, and through the generosity of the Mahoning Valley, we were able to put this all together.
My role initially was to make sure that all the legal work, the liability, insurance, working with home savings, you know, that type of thing, all the T's were crossed and the I's were dotted.
My role has been varied. I've been here just about every day with construction to help Sam and Jim with whatever odds and ends they need, and also on the fundraising and trying to get donations for what we needed.
From plumbers to excavators to framers to builders, each one of us knew somebody that could come out here and help donate labor, time, material, whatever it may be that they donated to us, and it was amazing how it worked.
290 people have been tremendous. I mean, just tremendous. The people that have come out here and volunteered, knowing that, and most of them are in the trades, in the construction industry, and the construction industry is down, has been for the last year and a half or so. But these people are leaving jobs, and there are very few jobs out there, to come out here and work, which just says a lot about the people individually.
We actually did the extreme home makeover as well, and it was, so we kind of knew what we were in for. We brought enough guys the first day and really did it the best we could.
I was a cabinet installer for years and garage doors, and here I did the cabinets. I just assisted with anything that needed help, putting the hardware on, and just whenever I delivered something here, I ended up working anyway. So it was a great time. It's a fun project.
The area has been through a tremendous amount over the last 50 years, and hopefully that this will start somebody else saying, hey, maybe we can help somebody else.
Yeah, I'll have the best Christmas that I've ever had. Just seeing the people here, the generosity and the compassion, that's what Christmas is about.
Time for us to take one last break, but when we return with our special report on this Extreme Makeover Mahoning Valley project, we'll take one last look back.